It's not my most favorite eyeliner of 2024. It's my all-time favorite. '24 for 2024. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the video where I'm sharing with you top favorite products of 2024. In the first part of this series, I have shared with you my most favorite products that I purchased or tried for the first time in 2024 from the drugstore. I'm going to link that video down below in the description box, and you are welcome to take a look because I have a few gems that I discovered over there. In today's video, I'm going to do the same thing, meaning I'm going to share with you my top products that I discovered in 2024 from the high-end and luxury category. And also I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch. I hope you enjoyed this video, and now let's just get started. I'm going to jump right into the foundation category. So I'm going to tell you that my favorite foundation that I discovered and tried in 2024 was new to me is the Shiseido, the Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. This also has the SPF 30. I have it on today on the right side of the face. What I love about this foundation is that when you apply it, it is almost setting by itself. You don't need a setting powder. It looks matte, but it doesn't emphasize your texture on the skin. I'm also oily combination, but I have enlarged pores and scars from the acne that I have in my teenage. So I usually wear a primer underneath that is more blurring. If I don't wear a primer, then I might see texture. But with primer, it's perfect. Now, as time progresses and my natural oils are breaking through, this foundation blends with my skin, with my own oil production, to say so, and it looks even more natural. So that's the reason that I named this foundation as my top favorite foundation that I discovered in 2024. It was a close battle with the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. This foundation, I found it's more dewy on me and also has less coverage. I think this is like medium to full, and this is light medium coverage, at least in my case when I applied with my brush or with a sponge. If I apply the same amount on my skin, I get more coverage on this side, or I have applied the Synchro Skin, and less coverage here. To bring up the coverage to the same level, I build it up, but then it doesn't look so nice. So I prefer to wear this foundation on daily basis when I don't need so much coverage, and also it doesn't last so long on me if I don't set it with a setting powder as it does the Synchro Skin one. So this was my criteria, my reason why I named this foundation as my top pick foundation discovered in 2024. Actually, when I was checking the foundations that I discovered in 2024, and I've tried, of course, I was surprised to see that I've tried more foundations from the high-end compared to the drugstore, because I am a drugstore foundation lover. Also, I love concealers and powders from the drugstore. But yeah, this year I have tried a lot and used a lot of high-end foundations, and I'm very happy for that. Moving to concealers. I actually have two concealers that I discovered and love in 2024. First of the concealers is the Fenty Beauty. This is called We Are Even concealer. I have it in the shade 175 Warm. I remember I had such a struggle to match myself with this concealer, because even being on store and swatching and trying shades, coming home I discovered that they do not work for me. So finally I went with the warm shade and I am satisfied. This is a serum concealer. It's very good if you have dry under eye area. Offers a medium coverage, which I'm okay with that. I don't need a full coverage concealer. I don't have such a bad under eye discoloration. I have something, but I also like to show up more natural. So if something still gets through the concealer, I'm okay with that. I just don't want to have a very big difference between face and under eye area. Doesn't settle too much and it looks okay. Of course, I also set it with setting powder. If I don't set this concealer, then it will my crease. I never tried it, to be honest, but I know that this kind of serum concealer, you need to set it with a setting powder. Actually, I find this very similar to the NYX, the one that is coming in tube. Because we were talking, no, I have another concealer and then I'm moving to the setting powder. The main discovery, the love of my life concealer that I discovered in 2024 is the Dior Forever. This is in the shade 1.5N, which I picked it up from Tenerife, as well as the Synchro Skin from Shiseido. And when I tried this one, I was blown away because I had just tested in the store. I was on the beach. There was a luxury store, and later on in the evening, after swimming and sweating and all that junk, I've seen that my under eye area looks amazing, and then I said that I need this concealer to come home with me. This is a very long lasting concealer. It is creamy, can be set, and it doesn't crease, but even if you don't set it with a setting powder, doesn't look bad. Of course, maybe you can tap it every now and again if you find that it's collected on the fine lines, but it looks wonderful even without setting it with setting powder. I don't wear it so much during winter because now all the tan that I had accumulated, it has faded, and the shade 1.5N, it mostly matches me during summer, so I'm using to spot correct on the face. I still use it, and you can also use it as a foundation if you want so. But I absolutely love it. It's my most favorite concealer of all times, I can say. Moving to setting powder. I have a setting powder that I did not purchase it, but I received it as a present, so it was new to me in 2024. And also you cannot buy this powder. I think you cannot find it in stores. I'm talking about Mary Kay, the translucent loose powder. This is such a wonderful product. I'm wearing it today. I just pour a little bit more product on the cap. Also has a nice mechanism that you open, pour the powder, and then switch it. It's a very, very finely milled powder. I use it on my under eye area to set my concealer. Usually I cannot use the same powder for the face and for the under eye area. The one that I use for the face, usually it dries my under eye area, and vice versa. During winter, when it's not very hot and when I'm not sweating and I'm not so oily, I can use this for both purposes. So I've used it a lot since the fall and winter. I'm losing my voice. Since fall and winter have kicked, I've used this setting powder and absolutely love it. It's probably, after Catrice, the second powder that I've been grabbing for throughout 2024 and continue to use it in 2025. Let's quickly mention the eye products, and then I'm going to move to face, where I have more products to share with you. My most favorite eyeshadow palette that I discovered in 2024, and actually is the only eyeshadow palette that I purchased intentionally. No, I'm lying, I have another one. Okay, so, but it's the biggest one. The most favorite top pick palette that I discovered in 2024, and unfortunately this is a limited edition, or it is the last one, I'm not sure exactly, is the Huda Beauty Icy Nude eyeshadow palette. I have it on today, with the exception of the main shadow lid, that it is from this Viseart palette, the Petit for Violetta. On the lid I have this iridescent shade, but all the other shades for the transition and even on the lower lashes are from this eyeshadow palette. I love the fact that it is mostly a neutral palette, but so well put together. There is a good balance between matte and shimmery shades, and has some special shades that also, if you use them with a setting spray or a glue or so, they would just transform your eye look. I have an entire video where I'm using this palette and shared with you 2 looks. I'm very happy that I purchased it. Now, as a side note, I did not include it because I just wanted to limit it at 12 products, but the smaller eyeshadow palette that I purchased in 2024 and I love it is the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. Eyeliner discovery of 2024. I had it in my collection. I think I purchased it in 2023, but I haven't used it yet because I had other liners open. Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes eyeliner. It is my gem. It beats the drugstore. I think I had previous favorites from the Wet n Wild, NYX and Physicians Formula. This is fantastic. It has a pen that is so geniusly designed. I think it's also a bit ergonomic. You have a good grip when you hold it, but also the pen, it's so perfectly designed. It just glides on your eyes and it really offers a perfect stroke. To be honest, For the past years I have stopped using liquid liner. I was mostly gravitating towards pencils. But ever since I have tried this one, I cannot put it down, and now, not all the time, but most of the time, I have a wing liner going on. I have mentioned in the drugstore video that I have discovered a liquid bronzer from Highend that I love the most. And this is the Tarte, this is the Sculpt Tape Contour Wand. It's the same type of packaging as it is the one from Essence, but it has more pigment, and I find it that it lasts better compared to the one from Essence. It's not that creamy, it's more liquidy, but oh my god, it blends so beautifully, and it also sets. So you put it on, blend it, and you are good to go. You don't even need to set it with a bronzer, with a powder if you want. Just leave it like this and it doesn't budge, doesn't move. Also, I am happy that I managed to knock out the color, so I have the shade Cool Bronze that is perfect for my fair to light skin. So if you are around my skin tone, I highly recommend this one. For powder bronzer, I also had a little bit of struggle to decide which one I like best. Finally, I decided that my most favorite powder bronzer from the Highend or from Sephora is the Haus Labs. This is the Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer in shade Terra Soul. I love this bronzer because it is giving just the perfect tan going on. I have it today on top of another cream bronzer that I forgot to mention about, but I'm going to do it so. So my most favorite cream bronzer that I discovered in 2024, it was the year of face products, to be honest. This is the Dior Forever Skin Contour Stick in the shade 01 Light. I actually purchased this in November during Black Friday sale, so I only use it for 1 month, but it was a discovery of 2024, and I know when I love a product, so I know that I'm reaching for this. Ever since I tried it, I almost put away my Westman Atelier one that you have seen how much dent I have on that one. Now I'm denting this one from Dior. Love it so much. This almost blends by itself. Moving to blush. I have a favorite cream blush that I discovered and purchased in 2024. And this is by Haus Labs again. This is the, I am not able to read the name, but the shade is Glassy Hibiscus. I love this so much because you can use it to blend on the face as a cream blush, but you can also wear it on the lips. So this is what I have on my lips and on my cheeks today. The shade is perfect. You don't find all the time that combination. Like if you have a shade that works on your lips, chances are that it's too bright for your face. But this, it's also lovely for the face because it blends out and it's just looking perfect. It gives you the nice touch and the nice blush color to your cheeks, and also it looks beautiful on the lips. It's hydrating, but not too much. I have two products from Makeup by Mario to mention. First of them is the powder blush. This is my most favorite powder blush that I discovered in 2024. On days when I just want a little bit of color to my cheeks, this is perfect. Also, I use it on my lids. You can use it on the lid or you can use it on the crease. It's just wonderful. I cannot wait to try this during summer. I think it will look even perfect on my lids, so I love it. It is a satin formula, but it's a very beautiful formula. It glides on like butter. Swatch doesn't make justice for how beautiful it is, this blush. And second product from Makeup by Mario that I purchased, it was on the same order with the powder blush, is the lip liner. Ultra Sweet Sculpting Lip Liner. Why they are putting those names? Oh my god. This is in the shade Joni. I love the fact that Joni is the perfect shade that I was looking for. It is my lips but better. I don't like on me very neutral, beigey kind of shades that I know they are trendy right now. They take the oomph from my lip. I need the lip liner to have the perfect balance between neutral and a slight hint of pink to match up with my complexion and looks perfect like my lips but better. And this is the case with this shade, with the shade Joni, but also love the formula. It's very creamy, but when you apply it, it sets almost immediately. You also have a brush here that is much better than it is the one they have it for the eyeliner. The brush on the eyeliner, I trimmed it and now it's useful. But look what happened to the liner. It's coming out. So it's a bit disappointing. So when I sharpen it, I'm breaking the product. So I don't think that I will be able to use too much from this eyeliner. That's why I'm insisting to use as much as possible from this lip liner. Hopefully won't happen the same like it happened with this one. I haven't heard anyone having this problem, so probably it was just my bad luck. This was purchased last year or 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, actually with the lip liner I have finished all the products that I wanted to share with you as my top picks products from Highend. I just want to give you a few mentions. I did not include them because I wanted to just stick with 12 products, but I wanted just to let you know that the most used highlighter of 2024 was the Rare Beauty, the Enlighten. I have it also on today. It's still my most used, even though it's quite potent. I love it. Also wanted to give it a mention to Haus Labs. This is their PhD lip oil or gloss or so. Just amazing. It is on the same family color with the blush. Just I wanted to include blush because I think that being a double purpose product brings more value to my top picks favorite. And my most favorite eyeshadow palettes besides the Huda Beauty and this one from Natasha Denona that I reached for in 2024 were the mini Viseart, the Violetta, and the other one which is called Petit for Lila. Those are amazing. Love the Viseart quality, and probably I'm going to purchase more in 2025. Even though I don't need eyeshadow, I actually need to do a declutter on my collection. I hope you had a wonderful time watching this video. Please let me know in the comment section down below what was your most favorite high-end product of 2024. Those being said, I want to wish you all a wonderful day, and I'm going to see you really soon with another video. It will be probably a haul because I'm going to record right now my holiday and also sales haul because I have accumulated a lot of things to share with you, so just stay tuned.